Hey guys, what's up? It's Jayan from your Average Techie, and today we'll be unboxing and taking a first look at the iPhone 12 Pro. Now I've had the Max for a while now, and I wanted to unbox the Pro version with you. So let's get right to it, and let's roll that intro. Okay, so let's get down to the unboxing. And I ordered it from Amazon, so it comes in this packet, and let's cut it open. And there's a box inside the packet. I don't know why they pack it so much, but I guess it's okay since it's a phone worth more than 1 lakh rupees. And that's the box, and we'll cut right through the tape. Voila, open it. This is the bill. It cost me around 1,50,000, as this is the 512 gigabyte version, and this is the iPhone packaging. Okay, so this is the packaging of the iPhone 12 Pro. Now it's black in color, as it's the Pro version and not the usual version. It's got iPhone written on the side in the color of which the phone is. I went for the Pacific blue because I thought it would be something new for a change. It's got the Apple logos on either side, and it's got some details written on the back. Now let's get to opening it, and there we have the phone. And by the way, I love the packaging of Apple products, as it's very satisfactory to open. And we'll keep the phone aside for a moment. I'll keep that down very easily. It's a very expensive phone, designed by Apple in California. And we've got some usual paperwork, single Apple sticker, and couple more warranty cards or whatever, and a single SIM ejector tool. We'll keep these aside too. And we've got a USB type C to USB type lightning cable. I would have preferred a USB type A to a USB type lightning cable, so that people who didn't own iPhones before this could charge their phones without buying a separate brick. Okay, so now let's get to opening the phone. It's got this matte finish, so I love that in a phone because it doesn't gather fingerprints, but the sides do. So I guess they had to stand out in front of the usual iPhone 12. And by the way, the iPhone 12 has a glossy finish and matte sides, so it's exactly the opposite, so that if you're holding the phone somewhere, anyone can recognize whether you're using the Pro version or the usual version. Now let's get down to opening the phone. On the cover, it's got some symbols indicating what the buttons are, and it's got this lightning symbol so that we know that this is the charging port. And let's open it up. And I just love when I get to do this on an Apple phone. And it's like a plain slab of glass. If it's kept somewhere, you won't recognize whether it has a notch or just a piece of glass with a slit on the top. It's very awesome. And well, we've got the SIM slot right there. We've got the triple camera, and the camera bump is a little bit thinner than last year, which is a good thing, so that, well, the camera doesn't break very easily. Now I'll set it up and show it to you. Okay, so I've set it up, and let's see how it is. And one thing I noticed instantaneously on this is that Face ID works very much faster rather than the iPhone XS Max or the iPhone 11 Pro, just for comparison. And another thing I noticed was that touch response is a lot faster on this rather than my iPhone 7 Plus, which takes a longer time comparatively to move on to the next page of the home screen or whatever. But it still is a good phone, but I guess this is a newer phone with a newer chip, so it's got a faster touch response. And Apple also agreed to slowing down the old iPhones to preserve battery life. And well, I guess that's a point in the favor of the 12 Pro again, and it's got 3 cameras on the back, a wide, an ultra wide, and a telephoto, and we'll see how the pictures are by these 3 cameras right now. Okay, so this is the picture from the ultra wide camera. As you can see, it's a pretty wide camera, as I'm standing at the door of my room and I can see almost the whole room with this camera. And I can see like a lot of things when I'm outside, as I can get a wider angle of view. But as I was in my room, I could only get this much of coverage. And let's move on to the wide angle. Okay, so this is the picture from the wide angle camera. Now it's not as wide as the ultra wide, but it's wide enough that you can take a picture of of a little less wider area, like a study table or a cupboard or something, if you want, and it'll be really good. So, and just a matter of fact, I have taken all these photos while standing at the same position. Let's move on to the telephoto. Okay, so this is the picture from the telephoto camera. Again, I've taken this picture from the same position. This is basically like a zoom camera, which can basically zoom into your photo without losing picture quality. Now, this isn't an optical zoom, of course, as this isn't a camera or a DSLR, but this is an optical zoom. So if you zoom in at 10x zoom, you'll lose some picture quality and the picture will start getting pixelated. So these were the pictures. Now let's move on to the final verdict. Okay, so those were the pictures that I clicked with my 12 Pro. Now it's time for the final verdict. But once again, if you're watching this far, you're probably enjoying the video. So like down below, share the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Now, final verdict. I am in love with this phone. The boxy finish feels so good in my hand. The button positioning is just awesome. The triple camera is just awesome. I haven't tested it by dropping it, but I guess the ceramic shield should be awesome too. The matte finish doesn't collect any fingerprints. The side glossy finish does, but that's okay. And I wish they had gone to USB-C, but that's just it. Apple doesn't want to move on to USB-C. I don't know why they moved it. They moved on with the iPad Pro. I don't know why they can't do it with the iPhone 12 Pro. It comes with 5G connectivity, but we don't have 5G in India yet, so we'll have to wait and see for that. And well, all around, just an awesome phone. I suggest that you go with this phone if you want a normal phone and not the 12. You can go with the 12 mini if you want a compact phone, but I guess we're moving towards bigger screens, so I don't know the reason why someone would give so much money and go for a smaller phone. If you're a fan of bigger screens, you can definitely go with the 12 Pro Max. It's tried and tested. It's an awesome phone. And well, that's it. It's just an awesome phone. Signing off, Jayan Almadi at your Avg Techie. Catch you in the next one.